until I got pulled over, and the guy was like, by the way, is there somebody else in the car that can drive? Because you can't drive. I was like, oh, okay. That's how you love to find out about those things. Hmm. Have I gone the other way? I guess not, huh? Yeah, that all looks new. I don't think I went that way before. Dumb law that says instead of getting it inspected annually, you have to get it done on the month of your birth month. Really? That's a weird. Because I know that that's usually when like a PA license will expire the day after your birthday. Um, like no matter when you get it, like no matter when you do it, it just is like 4 years after your birthday. I don't know. I don't know if it has to be your. It may have to be your birth month. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know. I usually wait to the last minute with all that stuff anyway, because I'm super responsible. Can I get up there? No, that is a very steep thing. It looked like it would be stairs, but it was not stairs. Oh, your birthday's at the very end of the month? That's weird, yeah. Ooh, I let you have that one. How do I get up there? Okay, not like that. You thought you could best me. There's no, there's. It's time for your birthday to remind you. Yeah. Like, by the way, happy birthday. Renew your registration. Oh, Massachusetts was everything was different. Really? Oh, I would not. That's interesting. I generally don't think of any state governmental agency actually having their stuff together. I've pretty much just like succumbed to the fact that it's always going to be confusing. Did that guy just launch himself? He just like yeeted himself into the stratosphere. And now he's letting himself get, I'm just going to watch this happen.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think most states, um, you have to have it like your ID done on your birthday.
Bye, sniper.
Uh,
That was funny. I found another hallway. Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay, good. Alright, we've opened that, so we can get back here easily enough. No better way to spend your birthday than the DMV. I mean, that's like the government's birthday present to you every year, right? It's like, we want to spend your birthday. We want you to spend your birthday with us. You're going to stand in line.
thankfully,
Take a number. You're waiting for 7 hours.
thankfully in Pennsylvania we only have to go like every 4 years.
Yeah. At least your birthday is on April 18th. Mine was earlier this month. Mine was the 7th. My license has another year on it, so I'm good. I'm good this year. I checked. Because that's like, that's one of those things, finding out that your license is a year expired when you're getting pulled over for speeding is not the time that you want to. You only want to do that once in a lifetime.
Yeah, thankfully we can just pay everything online, and we just gotta make sure we go to DMV in reasonable time.
Yeah, get our picture taken.
Yeah, picture time.
Oop. I was
Oh,
very close to falling off the edge just now. Man, you're a jerk.
okay. Is there?
Oh, happy birthday. Oh, thank you for the happy birthday. We didn't even celebrate it till like this past weekend, so it was fine. It was just I'm at that age where I don't celebrate it anymore.
Yay! Not really.
I was just like, I managed to survive for another year. Big deal. Yeah, we're pretty local. We actually used to. This seems insane. I don't like this. Let me
Yeah,
activate the switch for when I die.
we used to live within about 10 miles of each other, and now it's like a 2-hour drive.
I did not get the iframes, but I did get the switch. Yeah, it wasn't. We weren't even. We were like. We were like less than 10 minutes away from each other, honestly.
Yeah, we are like bros.
Yeah, for a while there.
Does JC Petty not have a wedding registry anymore?
I didn't even know J.C. Penney's was still open. Like every time I see one and you can go in, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know, because malls are like dying because mall rents are too expensive. So stores have to charge too much.
Right. Well, and they were like horrible with prices too, so they
Oh
really had it
yeah.
coming.
And when they did like normal pricing all the time instead of doing those periodic sales, okay, their sales actually dropped because people are too enticed by by the sales thinking that they're saving when it's not.
Right.
Like, and because they actually had a person running it for a while who was like, yeah, this is shady business practice. I don't want to do it anymore. And he like all practically ruined the country by it because people are too used to that.
Right.
Oh, Boss Cost has a gift registry. Find. Okay. Find it.
Man, I was really far away from where I died.
Pennsylvania. Search. Oh dear. No. They can't find it. Let's try the wife to be.
Is it not in there by like last name?
It looks like they're only registered on Target and Amazon.
Oh, I hate this.
A lot of people disable game audio to keep from getting DMC'd because of copyright bullcrappy. So it's generally safer just to turn off the audio.
I
Especially
think
since there's companies who are like shady companies who'll do DMC for legit companies. If you look it up, you'll find that some companies been trying to do DMC claims for Bungie, and Bungie's like, no, we don't want this. And then they even claimed Bungie's own videos, and Bungie's like, good, like, hold up now, this is bull crappy.
yeah. Well, people really take a minute. There was a guy. I used to follow a set of group YouTubers that um, I don't really follow them anymore, but they used to have quite a little network, and oh, they still do. I mean, let's be real. But the guy that I'm thinking of is no longer part of that network. Um, but he does like animation videos and things like that, and he played like an old what you call it? It was like an old Mozart song or Beethoven or something like that. But it was public domain. It was not copyrightable in any way, and it got taken down because of an artist that claims that he stole his work, and he like this guy fought him on it. Like rather than just be like, no, 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 it's fine. Like but this guy used about 3 seconds of the same song in his mix of I don't even it was like an electronica mix or something like that. And because he sampled a public domain song, this guy won the case, and the YouTuber was not able to keep his video posted.
Yeah, that's like taking full advantage of the law.
Beethoven can't claim copyright. So wait,
Sure, let's just
so if Twitch lets you mix game audio versus chat audio. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, no, because I'm technically broadcasting, like it's all part of I think I know what you're saying. So the broadcast audio is like one track. So if you mute one, it mutes the other. But I can actually, if the volume of the game is too loud, I can lower it because I wonder about that sometimes.
don't even hear the game music because otherwise it'd have like a weird echo. Or I'd
Well,
hear
if
you
you,
speak in disjointed stereo.
yeah, because like I feel like a lot of times the audio for the game is like super low, but then like there's explosions and then it's super loud. So let's go to 50 with the ambient. Go 50 with the music too. Okay. Right. Yeah. You'll be That's what because the same thing was happening whenever I would start fighting something and be like, I can't hear what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna get you punks now. Yep, that's what's gonna happen here.
Wow. Talk about horrible parking.
Got one of you.
Oh, so there's an explosion, then you don't hear me.
Right.
But explosions. Explosions. I mean, that's like Mr. Torg and Maguman all like happy right there.
We did it.
You know, there's probably an alternate universe where there's like some IP that's like the combination of like um Borderlands and Konosuba combined, but neither of those games exist in that universe, and we have Mr. Torque as the father.
So is the audio any better now, or did it remain basically the same? All right. Well, we got one switch left. Let me make sure it actually saved the settings too. Yeah, it did. Okay. A little bit. I still feel like I keep lowering the sound effects volume, and it's still like ridiculously loud. Like way louder than it should be.
Sorry, I just saw something horrible and had to laugh.
Allows you to separate the
Um,
mixes in this building feature. Oh, that's neat. That's very intuitive, actually. I'm surprised that they can do that. That's very cool. What's the right way to go here? I feel like let's go down. Let's go down to here. I mistimed that. Okay, so that's the way to the door. So I gotta find one more switch, which I'm gonna guess is the way that I died the previous time here. Is this the way that I... Yeah, this is the right way. Alright, now this is a pain in my booty, because this guy's gonna start shooting at me and I just gotta take it. Okay, this is horrible. We're back to anxiety-inducing platforming here. Is this even... Can I even go this way? Looks like it cuts off. Nope, nope, we can. Good, good. So now you learned after buying something for the first time in a very long time on Blu-ray that your PC has a DVD-RW in it. Oh no! Not a Blu-ray player. Oh! I feel that pain. I actually, I don't... Mine's not even connected, I don't think. It's in there to fill the hole.
No, put fans in that spot.
I don't think a fan will fit.
Yes, they make them small enough.
That's what she said.
Well, when you have to buy toys because it just doesn't fit in her.
That's
Wow,
sad.
I just said that.
Is this, I don't think that's the way I wanted to go. I'm kind of,
Woo,
well, I guess that'll work.
teleport.
Okay. So if we just get to the hallway, I think we'll be able to get to the end of this spot. Where, can we go down here? Or is that just like a figment of my imagination? That is a figment. Yeah, we're not going that way. Holy crap. That's not terrifying at all.
The rainforest or the shopping place?
Back to Amazon. Aw. We actually just bought a brand new Blu-ray player. Um, First of all, Blu-ray player is actually cheaper than a regular DVD player. Um, but we really didn't have much need for one. But we for Christmas we got the Office DVD board game, and we really wanted to play it, so we ended up picking that up. But they're pretty cheap.
Probably because DVD players just are hard to find anymore. That's why they're expensive.
Yeah, that was definitely the case, and they were all refurbished. Like, so they're just not made anymore. What's happening? Is this the secret area? No, we did the secret area.
Is this another secret area? Oh, oh my.
No, no, this is the secret area, right? The Best of Us. Uh, Coat of Shadow. I accept the proposition that this plane, our material reality, is but one dimension amidst many others. It's one thing to be able to perceive them through the use of mathematics, but the fact that the Prometheans and especially uh, Choronzon are able to freely gaze upon them, attain them, and walk upon them. It has me swinging between deep fascination and an almost religious form of dread. Auru the Industrial, a prototype developed by the sentientist Lodge of Nifer. Allows its bearer to switch between planes and become temporarily undetectable. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Just getting sick of having to sign up for more and more streaming services just to watch shows I could physically own. Yeah, I'm with you. I used to be a collector. I was like very anti-streaming service, and now I have all of them except HBO. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't buy another one. Activate, huh? I'm afraid. I'm afraid to activate. That's to the ancient lands.
Yeah, I finally added this game to my wish list. It looks fun.
This one I'm playing.
Yeah.
It's fun. You should watch last night's VOD though before you just ditch everything except for HBO Max. The game is great. I do recommend it. If you can get it, I don't know if I would pay full price for it, depending on what full price is, but if you find it on sale, go for it. Code Yantra, the first viable specimen of third generation according to standard designation. All biological and cognitive parameters surpass those of the previous generation. All underlying psychosocial abilities and chances for voluntary subconscious cellular feedback self-engineering are currently unknown. Recommendation: restrain, reduce, shut down the subject's emotional empathic load capacity by applying biotic bolts, H42 and C301 before deployment. This should prevent all potential behavioral deviance. Interesting. Is that gonna? It's gonna tell me the same thing. You need to watch last night's stream. I get pretty tilted. It's not. It's like the portion of the stream that I played this game's roughly an hour, hour and a half, something like that, and it'll be on YouTube. Um, but I got pretty tilted, and I do think a lot of it was just that I was super tired because I got through it, and we've made a ton of progress today. So obviously the issues I've had. I wasn't willing to let the game beat me.
Okay, well, now I gotta go consult again on these damn gift registries. I'll be back.
Enjoy. Yeah, I was definitely I must have just been tired and I couldn't deal with the platforming. I couldn't get my eyes to focus. And I think you can see in stream that I get pretty tired and that I get pretty tilted. We did it. We did the secret area. I thought there would be like a boss or something, but I guess not. Yeah, the platforming when I'm tired, it just it I can't get on board with it. And yeah, no, I did get this on sale, but I can't remember how much off it was, but it was worth it. I mean, I've gotten definitely enough enjoyment out of it that I feel comfortable with what I paid for it for sure. I think that's pretty much it here, huh? That was a cool little area, actually. Let's. Was Niffer? Niffer had a gate, right? You were up all last night, so you played Guns, Gorn, Cannoli. That sounds like a bullet hell. Is that a bullet hell game? Sometimes those are like exactly the kind of like mindless games that I need. 2D shooter. Oh, okay. All right, so let's go back here. Got it for like $3. I almost started. I ended up starting up a new game of Elden Ring for streaming purposes only. I'm not going to play it offline at all. It's going to be exclusively on stream. Um, but I considered playing Vampire Survivors. Actually, that was gifted to me by another viewer, and I haven't had a chance to fire it up yet because I've been so obsessed with Elden Ring. All right, we're back to Couture. Louis Couture. That's not... No. There. That's what we want. I've heard a lot of good things about that one, too. It's in their early access. Alright, let's check out this sweet-looking area. KOTOR Stronghold. Vampire Survivors. Yikes. Wowzers. Bullets on bullets on bullets. Yeah, usually I'm not like a huge fan of those kind of games, but it's gotten some pretty good praise. Right in the face. Pow! Right in the kisser. Pow! Right in the kisser. Pow! Right in the kisser. That guy wasn't my biggest fan. Gonna get you, punk. Hiya! It would be nice if you did the things that I told you to do. Yee. No! I hit the freaking heal button, man. I hit it twice before it finally did it. This guy's going down. I'm gonna queue up another game. I wonder if he still has my souls. It looks like he still does, but I wonder if it's the same amount that he stole from me. Oh yeah, I got them all back. I forgot you don't need to kill the enemy. Nice. Ooh, oh, that's a tough choice. I would, oh man, I would say give Hades a try first. That would, and I say that reluctantly. They're both such great games, but Hades has it's a little, I think, easier to get into. Dreamscaper is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but for as much as I played that game, I still have never beat a run. So that could be, I feel like that could be pretty frustrating. I mean, it doesn't deter me, because I'm just a sucker for punishment. I know, right? I've gotten very close, and I think it's, I don't think it's the game, it's definitely me. I'm doing something wrong. But it's a tough choice to say for sure. But I think of the two, I would, if I were to say, if someone said to me, you can only play one of these games and the other one will be burned into out of existence, I would say, please save Hades. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the wall. Okay, that was very interesting. At least this guy waited to keep shooting me until I was out of the wall. But it's hard. It's a lot harder of a decision to make if you're saying which one should I play first. Well, that's tough. I mean, they're both so good. But yeah, I think if you're going to start with one, I would say Hades. It's a 10 out of 10. Sounds like a plan. I hope you enjoy it. So far, everyone that I've recommended the game to has absolutely loved it. No, don't blow me up. Oh my god, did you people just die? Oh, this is going to be really satisfying. He almost got me. You're getting harassed endlessly by a friend of what you're putting on off as long as you have. He hates video games. Oh, really? Is that like the only game he's ever played? I mean, if so, that's definitely one way to go for sure. Who hates video games? Oh, this area is confusing to look at. I don't know where I am. I'm on a idiot. He also doesn't own a TV. Oh, wow. That's where I draw the line. Hades, Rocket League, and Borderlands. Really? Hades is like totally out of the box for the other two, for sure. Watching stuff on his laptop. Yeah, that sounds like someone to me who doesn't own a TV, so they can sound like enlightened. I don't mean to insult your friend, but that's kind of what it sounds like to me. Is like, oh yeah, I don't bother with stuff like television. I'm a higher thinking individual. I'm spot on. But it's like, you know, he's like cheating. Ow. Oh, there's more of these punks. There's a PH key can. Oh, really? Okay. That's all. See, it's all lining up. I think I have one of these now. Or not. Do I really? Oh, that. I wonder what those are. So I need a total of 3 so far that I can think of. Oh. Just die, man. Treasure chest. I don't think I can get up there. Can I? Doesn't seem like I can. Not from here, anyway. There is a way, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not quite making it. No! Oh my god, I hate this enemy. I gotta find a well. I think I need a new controller. No, I got real quiet for a second. Unless you can't hear me now still. In which case, yes. Oh, is it lagging? Oh, look at this. I'm afraid to drop down there. I'm doing it. I would say here. Let me Ooh, superior hadronite. That's good. Here, let's do like this here. See if that does anything. Lots of lag. Am I dropping frames? Oh, that'll do it. I do that all the time, where I just straight up forget that like streaming services require bandwidth. Is this like a like territory over here? I have no idea where I am. Switching back to your phone. Testing, testing. Oh, that was lucky. Are you kidding me? That interrupted my attack. Oh. I just want to find a well. I'm gonna die. Well, he did not die. That's good news. I pick up all these items. Oh, you just heard me say testing? Wow. Oh, that's so weird. I wonder, it didn't play an ad, did it? Because it shouldn't be doing that if I'm not affiliated. I know ads will delay the stream sometimes. Could be me too. I can see, like, OBS looks like it's kind of chonking a little bit, and that's disheartening. But it's not reporting any dropped frames, which is weird to me. And this game's not that resource intensive. Let's turn down the shadows to high. That may help. It does not seem to have. Just the phone, you think? I don't know. It's still. I'm curious to see how it looks because I'm like disappointed. Oops. Wrong button. We're gonna maybe just for streaming purposes kind of tone this down a little bit. Maybe we just go to high. Will it look awful on high? I don't notice. It doesn't really look any different to me. Ooh, a gate. I am all about that gate right there. See it? See that gate? I want it. It still looks like it's kind of chonking on OBS, which is... I don't really know why that's a... Run! Is there a well up here? What's going on? Alright, we're just gonna run past these guys until I find a well. Oh! Oh! Platforming god. Our civilization rose so much through the mind that it sometimes becomes difficult to reincarnate our own bodies. And yet when we surrender ourselves to one another, I see the wild beasts come back out. We scratch each other's backs and kiss each other in private places with the feverish desire of starving predators made insane by the euphoric nature of the senses we have forgotten in search of knowledge and intellect. When so rarely we embrace, I can hear the breath of dawn. These pillars are getting a little bit dirty. Oh, look, it did kind of lighten up on OBS a little. That's good news. Can I talk to you? You're gonna try to kill me? Like, I'd rather you didn't. Do you have a minute? Yeah, sure, I'm being chased. It's a bit embarrassing. I think I might be lost. It was dark and the stars are no longer in their right. My apologies, I'm being rude. You must already know. You look like an Archon, but you must have some cosmodesic knowledge. I do not I did not mean to undermine your expertise. I was with my friend, but we got separated. I do not remember how exactly. Through some temporarily unexplained quantic rebound, the crumbling of the world damaged my memory core. Well, that seems normal. We've already lost too much knowledge in the Great Rift. I hope the Cardinal Temples haven't been destroyed. Did you know that if the cores they contain were to disappear, reality itself would deteriorate? Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy. I can feel the secrets my mind has forgotten coursing through my veins. I cannot stay and wait. There's no time. I will keep going this way. Dialogue in this game is wild. I agree. I feel like it's very cool that I learn more from other NPCs that I encounter than from like lore or exposition that's handed to me. If you see my friend, could you tell him I've gone towards the sea? Here, take this with you. My friend gets distrustful when he's worried. This will show him you're not lying. I almost forgot. No, I had forgotten. My name is Sewer. May the sun guide you and courage lift you up. I hope to see you again. Well, if he wasn't just the nicest guy. I'm afraid to talk to him again. He's going to repeat all his dialogue. Get some hadronite. Or the obligatory narrator. Yep. Unless, unless the narrator has like some personality to him and some humor, then it's like acceptable. Like just speaking of Hades, since you're downloading it, the narrator in that game is like, he's like diegetic, so he's like an actual character in the game, which is very neat. I like that kind of stuff. I don't want to use all my life fragments, but I guess I'm using all my life fragments. Yak. I mean, is Yak the only thing could be considered the narrator? I guess so, yeah. He gives a little, yeah, he gives like a little, he gives some exposition every now and then, but it's very cryptic. You know, it's on theme with the rest of the game, so it doesn't feel like they're ham-fisting the plot to you, you know? I know I was kind of over in this direction. Oh, no, 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 yeah, I found it! This is I was here before. Nifty. Some graceful hadronite. Here's the problem, though, is I messed up. Because now I can't get back to that gate to where I was. Smart. Unless this is the way. Yeah, this seems like the way. Super cool. It's all coming together. It takes a minute, but we get there eventually. Man, it's like I've got like some sort of like radar for items sitting on the ground. Whee! God, I hate those guys so much. Don't run from me. That was a very anticlimactic end for that poor soul. This looks interesting. Let's pick up these items first before we activate anything. This planet is absolutely gorgeous. Totally agree. The artwork is one thing I will not complain about in this game. It is just outstandingly beautiful. What is it? I have to be quick. They don't know I'm calling. Malkael is after you. I do not know what he's looking for, but his fleet is heading towards you. Can you stand to battle? We were supposed to reach Io in 2 days. The rest of my legion won't be there in time, if that's what you're asking. Are they referring to Io, the moon of Jupiter? Andros, you old fool. Please be reasonable. If you do not turn away, they'll massacre you all. I have my orders. Stay. It's too late anyway. We will make do with what we've got. My death is not guaranteed, but it would not matter anyway. Damn you, I must go, but I will remember you, my friend, always. Hypnos protect you. I doubt it. Interesting. Can you pick up the ball? Pick up the ball. Catalyst charge. Score. Is this gonna yeah. Techno anime-ish. Yeah, techno. I'm trying to remember. That was like we talked about this. I think the first time you came into my stream actually. Well, I'm blanking on what I called it. I called it like maybe like goth anime or something like that. Emo, something along those lines. I can't remember. Blue Fire. Hob. Yeah, you did send me Hob previously. I gotta check that out. It went on sale actually. I was thinking about picking it up. Seems very original. I would agree with that. It's definitely I can't recall any game that I've seen that's quite in this style. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised when you load up Hades 2. The artwork and the music and the voice acting. Like, a gameplay aside, like, I love the gameplay, uh, but, I mean, before you even get to any of that, the artwork and all that stuff, all those aesthetics, all those little details, the story, it's all amazing. It's just such a 10 out of 10 game to me. More dudes. Still trunking along here. I have no Estus. It'll be on trend in a year or two. Just what? You mean the artwork style? I hope so, but I hope enough people. I hope they get credit for it because it's so good. And I gotta say, I lowered the graphics from ultra to high, and it doesn't seem to have made much of a difference in how things look. Well, that was bound to happen. From what you've seen, it looks like a 10 already. Yep. We're very far away. Well, are we far away or yeah, the artwork, yeah. We're just gonna blitz past you, sir. Got nothing to say to you. Dude. What they need to work on would be collision detection. That would be my suggestion to them, to the game devs. I've already forgotten. Oh, here it is. But I agree. I think I really hope that they continue making games, quite frankly, because they've done an excellent job. That's the Ibon fragment area. Roll past the guy like I want you to. Wow. just keep rolling into the same dude over and over again. That's what you want. Oh, this isn't the right way. It's not the right way. Why am I stuck in his shield? Feels scandalous how few people have played this. I agree. You know, I really, like I said, I hope they keep going, and I really, I'm actually really curious to see what their next project would be. If they'll continue kind of along this line, or if they'll branch out into something different. But I feel like this had to have taken like so many resources for an indie company to make. So I'm hoping that it didn't like. I'm hoping it didn't like bankrupt them and they can't make another one. That would be very upsetting to me. Like I hope like 10 years down the line they've got some games under their belt and they're a successful company. And I can say, oh yeah, no, I played their first game and when like and nobody's heard of it. I'm wasting all my Estus again. I will never believe that whatever hit me just hit me. Oh, oh. At least I kind of know where the heck I'm supposed to go now. It's not so maze-like to me anymore. So we can just blitz through again. Hi! Bye! Oh, you jerk. That wasn't very nice at all. Nope. I feel like I'm taking just as much damage running from these things. Oh, come on. So many explosions. I've done that every single time I've come through this area. Stop it. Seems like the game's still alive. Oh yeah? I know there's a way to look on Steam to see like how many people have played or how many people are playing it currently, like that kind of stuff. They launched on PS and Switch. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. Maybe it'll gain some traction. That's my hope anyway, because it deserves to, I mean, it deserves to get some attention, because they, you know, for my little gripes, they really have done something quite amazing. All right, come at me, bro. I was behind him when that thing hit me, so I'm calling shenanigans. No, again. Got you that time. Oh. I'll have to look up. I'll have to look them up on Twitter. I kind of want to follow them and see. I want to keep track of them and what they do. This looks like someone's going to attack me. Sentient Hadronite. The reviews are funny? On Steam or Twitter? What is that? Oh, that's super cool looking. Such a beautiful game. Don't really understand what's going on, but I like it. I can sympathize with that for sure. If I've like fractured reality here, or like we're just in a fractured reality. I came up this way. Okay. That was on Steam. Alright, this looks like blocked off maybe? No. I'm afraid to go in there. But I also really want to, because look at it. Oh, that looks terrifying. To address? I wish there was like a well. I feel like I haven't explored this area that well, or that much. But it's so hard to tell. Like I don't want to just tool around and go in circles when there's nothing else really to be seen here. But I do feel like I'm missing tons of stuff.
I'm back.
You're back!
Testing? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, you had lag issues? Hades. Oh, that'll be a good reason to lose stream if you download a big game at the same time.
We're going to outer space apparently.
Oh, goody. Sounds like a Borderlands plot. Yak, narrators.
Ooh.
Wait, planet? Gorgeous? Huh? Oh, interesting.
What is this?
Wait. Oh, okay.
This is bordering on Lovecraftian. Why is there not a well near me? Are you gonna attack me? Yes, you sure are.
I just described Mr. Torque as the white Mr. T. I mean, it works, right?
Who?
Mr. Torque from Borderlands.
Oh, I don't remember. I played Borderlands 2, I believe. Ah! No!
Yeah, you know, Mr. Torque was all like, explosions and respect the women. Women using explosions.
So this area is... I'm upset by this area because that's... There should be like another... There should be like any kind of save point, anything. Did that guy just yeet himself off the cliff? He sure did. I must be missing a well or something. Oh, you sons of guns. Bye! I feel like I must be missing something crucial. Like, have I gone down there at all? I must have, right? Oh.
Ooh, Starcam. That was a fun game. Thank you for welcoming back.
Oh! Oh my goodness.
Zoom type, man.
I'm so sorry for that. I couldn't I couldn't cover my mouth. Oh, I promise it hurt me more than it hurt you.
I believe that. Move.
Oh,
Bot.
right in your ear. I'm sorry. I did find a well. No, I've been to this. No, I haven't.
Okay. Hmm.
Oh my god.
I see weird shit online.
That's pretty much what the internet's for. Not gonna lie.
Okay. My
Because
one friend
thank you.
is dressed in goth, and while it doesn't really suit her, I can appreciate the style that she put into it.
Mm-hmm. How doesn't it suit her? I'm curious. Is it just like a personality thing, or?
Um,
That's yeah. It's a good reason to abstain from audio chats, I guess. It's for me the allergies are just killing me right now, especially with the back and forth weather.
no, it's the juxtaposition of the black and red lipstick and dyed hair, or unless it's a wig. Um, but blah 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 blah. Considering that she went to Nerd Apocalypse, it's fitting.
Okay.
Um, and it's like I'm not going to diss it because, for that event, good, great. But it just doesn't seem to fit right at the same time.
Feel like
I'm trying to not be one, but I just feel like one.
a hypocrite.
Why my watch go burst biz?
Andrew, the one who was so close to our sovereign rose against our masters. He gathered all
Oh,
the Archons, Sentius, and Genesis in order to gain enough strength and firepower to stand against our theocracy. He led the first rebellion in our history, and then I joined him. Yes, friend, before selling wares to wanderers, I used to be a renowned researcher. Oh, you're going to sell me stuff? Nevertheless, I know I made some great strides forward in the domain of physiological mutations while I stood with the rebellion. I would improve the group's soldiers to give them a chance against the Praetorian Guard. I remember the anger, but not the cause. Friend, what were we fighting for? How could I forget? I'm afraid to talk to him again. Oh, okay, good.
oh,
Uh,
here's one I can appreciate.
oh yeah?
Comic I just found on Facebook. Guy's like, time to get up, and the girl's like, no, sleepy. We went to bed 2 a.m. and the guy's like, a whole 7 hours. He's got all the sparkles. And then it goes like, RPG stats kind of blocker says Steph needs like 6 hours of sleep. Sarah needs at least 10. Pesto, but that one's by the cat. Double it. And I'm like, oh god, I feel that. I feel like I need 10 hours of sleep every day, but there's too much work to do.
Yeah. I just activated something. Oh, is it a shortcut? How do I get back up to where I was, though? That's the question. Because that was the way to that weird boss I just fought. I guess I have to just run for it again, huh? Yeah, I don't see any way to jump up here.
Says everything, okay? Oh, here's a good one. The would you press the button? Those are dangerous questions. Press the button. You have 50% of your waifu becoming real. You have 50% chance of turning into your waifu. Oh.
Can't think of worse fates.
Yeah. I mean, then again, if the person has a much better conditioned body than yours, that might be worth it.
Well, I think pretty much everybody does. Oh look, a treasure chest. I'm just exploring at this point because I'm trying to find the shortcuts.
You're not going to kick some butt.
No, I've already fought these guys like a bunch of times, and I don't want to fight them over and over again.
Is there no experience to be gained?
Ooh, look. What's this?
It's fancy.
Alright, that's one shortcut. Good. Alright, that's what we were looking for.
Wow. That is real hypocrisy there.
What's that?
Uh,
I'm afraid to even ask.
let's just say this. Um, I have seen. Oh, mm,
I'm like in full Elden Ring mode here and just avoiding enemies.
okay. It's one of those pictures of like you know, someone who's about says like family values, stop teaching our kids sex in school. And then right next to them is a picture of the same people at a I'm not even sure what it is, but they're standing next to scantily clad women, and I'm just going, oh, oh, yeah, that's hypocrisy.
Well, yeah.
Um,
That tends to be how that goes too. It's people who cry out the most about stuff that they really got no business crying about. No, that was
yeah,
stupid.
because I'm like, okay, some people are obviously so stupid that they shouldn't even attempt to teach their own children sex ed, so we should have at least competent people do that instead. I mean, just think about how many less unexpected children there'd be. That
Well,
might
I
make,
mean, it's not even yeah. That's kind of like it's been statistically proven over and over again that like schools that teach that stuff or parents that teach that stuff, either way, uh, they have less, you know, unwanted
problems.
pregnancies and things like that, and like
Yeah, I'm not calling the kids a problem. I'm calling the unwanted uh, aspect a problem.
well, yeah,
It
I
is
mean because
fine to want them. It's just hold off until you're more stable.
mhm. Well,
And
that's the
that's why
plan.
I'm for proper education.
It's all about education because you know what? Here's the thing: people are going to do the things that you don't want them to do, whether you want them to happen or not. Like it's just a fact. Like it's like same with smoking and drinking and all that kind of stuff. Like they're gonna do it anyway, so teach them how to do it safely.
Yes. Yes. Because then people will think they're doing it safely and then wonder why they have a
Oh.
kid when they never stuck it in the proper hole to begin with. And then you have to say, well, and go into a very long explanation as to why it could still happen that I'm not even going to get to here, but I'm sure that you could explain much better than me because you're a doctor.
Right.
But
Well.
but it all comes back to people are stupid.
Right. Well, it's yeah. I mean, the education system has really failed us.
Yeah, and it's just based on what I've seen, I really feel like the private education system is even worse off in most cases.
It really depends on where,
The
because
area.
yeah, like what tends to happen with like private education is it gets governed by the parents who are paying for it, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But yeah, some of the things that people believe. I remember I have a good friend who used to be
Oh, that
a
looked
therapist
painful.
at a drug and alcohol counseling center for a local university. And the things that people believe about alcohol would shock you, like to the core. All right, we're in kind of a new spot here, so I'm gonna kill these guys. No! Oh my god. One of her favorites is the belief that, and this is not just like one person thought this. This is like many college-age students believe this, that they drink, they like shotgun a bunch of booze at the beginning of the night, right? And um, they think that it will make them a set level of drunk and it will last longer. Instead of the reality, which is that you get alcohol poisoning. But they,
I just felt something break inside listening to that.
yeah, that's where we're at as a society. Um, just a lack of basic medical insight. This is why, I mean, that is along the same token as um, like people thinking that masks don't do anything. Like this is why we're in this current COVID situation, because the majority of people right now making decisions do not have a basic understanding of the most simple concepts of science or medicine. You know, I don't expect everybody to have like a very like people aren't going to know as much about medical stuff as I do because it's not their job. But like I remember the stuff that people are fighting about right now um, are are things that I learned in third grade.
Yeah, and okay, and like another good example, building off of what you just said, is how, the people who's like, oh, well, people are getting more sick after wearing masks. It's like, okay, first up, those are people who are reusing the same mask every single day, from what statistics show. Second, the large majority of people don't actually cover their nose like they're supposed to. And
Right.
it's just like,
Well,
okay,
that's just it. And plus, and here's the other thing that people don't understand. Your mask is not meant to protect you. It is meant to protect the people you come into contact with. It is not for you.
yes, if you have ever worked late night at Walmart, well, then again, maybe if you're unlucky like me, you have worked with enough people that you would be like, say it, don't spray it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when they first put those damn things up and people were complaining, I was like, looked at the people there, I was like, bitch, please. If you've worked there and dealt with the people who spit while they talk, you would love that. And the look I got from people was like, what? It's like, do you not realize how many people spit when they talk? I've had to wash my glasses like 3 times in a night because of all the spittle spray. So, it's like, okay, that's how you shut up people.
Well, I hired paid teachers to educate people when you can instead read memes on Facebook. Exactly. This is exactly my point. The everything I need to know I learned on Reddit. I just picked up a spear of some kind. That's pretty cool.